component of the song, not composure. My bad.
Yeah. What do they do
I
in the
lost
middle?
my composure after reading it, but okay. No,
So your
they
question,
hire writers. I'm talking about karaoke. Is Drake the greatest of all time karaoke rapper? Why am I asking this? Let's go right away to this. Shout out to Abby the artist, because he had this one to say about the latest leak. Need to unmute it, of course. Would be handy.
Oh my! A reference track for Mob Ties just got leaked. Oh my god, bro! That was my favorite song on that album. And y'all gotta remember, he dropped that album right after the Pusha T beef. So when I heard that shit, I'm like, okay, he clapping back. He about to hire some help to get rid of these niggas. This is not the help that I was thinking about.
That was not the help. And then you ask yourself, do you remember the song, RJ?
a bit, not really. Like, I mean,
Okay,
Drake
I'm
wasn't.
gonna play
I
the
wasn't
reference.
really, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna play the reference, but what did you want to say?
I said I wasn't. I mean, during the whole beef, I wasn't really feeling Drake's track. So, I mean, the tracks that he dropped were, to me, just standard like Drake tracks. You know, he's been dissing people since 10 years ago about how he's gonna take your girl. So it was like the same vibe, the same feel. I didn't really feel
He-
something
he-
different.
when Mob Ties dropped, it seemed like he dug in his back, like he was on his bully stuff. Let's hear.
Right.
Let's hear
Right.
what we thought, but what is. Oh, of
Can't
course
hear.
you can.
I can't
Good
hear
thing
him.
you could hear that part, because that's the intro, and that could have probably been a copyright notification.
Say. Sick of these niggas. Sick of these bitches. Hire a shooter. You ready to bitch. And I'm on my riches. I turn up the bitch. I turn up the bridge.
It is what it is.
Sure. Black Porsche, cause I let my movie fast. Watch your homie if he movie on his ass. In a rocket in that bitch ain't got no tax.
Man, tell me that ain't it. It was very disappointed. It was very disappointing when I heard this, because I'll be honest, even though I had Kendrick in that 1v1 battle, Drake is still one of the most played artists in 2023.
Yeah, I mean,
Highest.
that's so, to me, when that's exactly what I meant when I said that there was nothing particular about Drake. Not that he doesn't drop hits, because that's what he's known for. He drops hits, but
Yeah.
it's always like club hits. I'm not gonna look for Drake if I want deep, like a deep storytelling. If I want something more than just a pop song. Hey, by
Yeah.
the way, yeah, did you see how people reacted to you saying in the previous video?
Yeah, I said he was a
The-
pop artist. He's
said
a
he was
pop
a-
artist.
But they got mad at him,
They got
actually,
mad.
because they were saying that you don't know anything about it. But
I
pop
don't
is
know anything.
literally
Guess-
popular music. I mean,
What-
he's charting.
That's the first thing. That's one. What do they also a lot of times do in pop music? In the
Betty White.
core of the song. No. I'm talking about the core of song composure. Componing the song. Componing the song. Not composure. My bad.
What do they do
I
in the
lost
middle?
my composure after reading it. But okay. No,
So your
they
question-
hire writers.
Yeah.
They hire writers because the singer is usually not the one who's writing the song. They are the singer.
Yeah.
You
like,
have writers and you have singers.
like if you go and check who run the world by Beyonce, it's almost
Girls.
all guys who were writing.
It's all dudes. And it's not dudes with wigs on. It's all dudes. So tell me now. So this is the question, because now I'm gonna ask the question.
Double down.
He cannot be counted as one of the GOAT rappers anymore. With all with the amount, we don't know how many reference texts this guy has actually.
But do you need to write to be considered a rapper?
The
And you know
core
what?
of hip hop, the core of
Yeah.
hip hop is the rapper telling his story, or at least him writing a story by himself. That's the core of hip hop.
Yeah, that's
Otherwise, you start becoming a pop. That's what that was what I was trying to say last time.
I'm gonna push back because a lot of people, there are a lot of rappers that were and still are writing or it is rapping about a life they're not living, because their philosophy is we need, it's like an expression of art. So when I see something that inspires me, for example, something that happened in to a friend of mine or to someone I know or whatever, I can rap about it because it's me expressing the, it's like it's art.
But he wrote it
So
himself.
what I'm saying is, you're saying that rap is, your statement was that the core of rap is writing about yourself as well, like your experiences. But
Well,
I'm saying,
let's
and
let's call it writing yourself about different experiences, because of course it's not always things you experience. A lot of times rappers write from different perspective, and that's what the part of the art is. So okay, maybe I shouldn't have said your
uh,
own experience. It
uh,
should be yourself writing. That's the core of hip hop, where
okay,
com- the person who's writing the song is also presenting it to you in a different flow. You don't. There is no separation between creator, writer, and performer.
well, I have another question. You can
Unless
write,
we say,
you can,
unless we
you,
say the new ninjas are changing the platform, so they're moving the goalpost so that Drake can become the goat.
I
Because
think
otherwise, he's just a karaoke rapper.
I I just think that hip hop has become pop music. So I think the
I
whole,
don't think has become. There is a different genre. It's a subgenre. There are still rappers
it
that
is,
are writing this stuff.
of course, but so I'm not talking about, first of all, I'm not talking about underground rappers. I'm
I'm
just
talking
saying,
about locals, normal rappers as well.
are you saying the other ones, the underground rappers aren't normal?
They call them underground or for nothing. You have
Why
above the ground, which is usually
mainstream?
mainstream.
Can you consider mainstream pop?
Is mainstream pop. They might fall. Some rappers might fall on the pop.
The
Yes.
reason I'm saying is because they fall under, so indirectly
The mainstream
under the same
umbrella.
labels. Yeah, so it's like the same parent companies. They use the same distribution channels, of course. uh well, if you're going to promote urban music, you're going to promote it at certain stations, and then, at certain radio stations and on certain platforms. If you're going to do rock, on other platforms, etc. But it's basically the same engine, so that's why I'm asking. But I have a question for you.
Tell me.
And the question that I have was the following: whether or not he's a rapper or not. Well,
No, I don't say he's not a rapper. I'm saying he's a
you
karaoke rapper.
okay, I can dig that. You know why? My question to you was, or at least my argument about him being a rapper or not, was that you can write something down, you can write a text, a writer can write, but in order to bring it to life, take for example a Busta Rhymes, the speed of his verses,
Yeah.
you need to have a certain conditioning. You need to have a certain, so not like physical conditioning, but like just like breathing. You need to have
Well, we know it's not physical.
intonation. You need to have
Old Buster. I'm talking about old Buster.
yeah.
The
So
fat
you need
Buster.
to
Pause.
also how you market yourself, at least how you your intonation, your energy, your attitude. There's more to just simply speaking, saying what you're reading.
Bro,
But I understand what you're saying. You're not saying
Oh,
you're
but,
not
but, but
feeling the rapper part. Now I get it. You're not your question isn't whether or not he's a rapper or not. Your question is whether he's a karaoke rapper. And I
yes,
can yeah.
but
I
the
get
thing is that right, he is singing the same flow, so you don't even have to. If I sit in a if let's say you write a song, you sing the flow for me. If I repeat it a number of times, I can copy you and
Mhm.
bring it out. But that's pop. That's R&B. That's what songwriters do. Do you know how many references I've heard of Rihanna back in the days where people are singing the song for them? They are selling the song to the singer, and then they bring it out. That's the business of R&B. That's business of the whole music business, except for hip hop.
Yeah.
That's the tradition of hip hop. But if you're gonna change the tradition, then say it so we can say, okay, then we can separate the two and say this is hip hop with a pop at the end, and then we say he's the GOAT karaoke singer, and we keep hip hop where writers are celebrated.